Hi, congratulations on your ownership of a new Vevor wire tracing kit. I just want to give you a brief overview so you know how to use it. We have basically a transmitter here and we have a receiver here. And the transmitter has a little plug-in for a mini USB and a USB, and it has a charge indicator here, and if the charge indicator is green, then it's charged up. If it's red, then it's charging. And there's two different ways that you can test the wires. There's a digital and there's an analog, and you can change it by flipping this switch. Like that would be digital, and the middle position is analog. And the difference between the two is the digital is for the deeper. If you remember, D for deep is the deeper wires, and the analog is for the more shallow wires. And you can tell that they're on the position when you when the unit is on. Is you turn it on like this, you hold it for a couple seconds and it turns on. See, right now it shows that it's an analog because it's in the middle. If you flip it on digital, then it goes to digital. And then the signal strength, you can press these two buttons here, go up or down for the signal strength. And it just goes higher and higher, and it just depends on how strong of a signal you want this transmitter to transmit. And how it actually works is you have this stake that you put into the ground, so that's your ground, and then you want to attach the black wire to that stake that's in the ground, and then you want to attach the red to your black wire. And you want to make sure that you do not have your wires energized when you're testing. They're supposed to not be energized. And basically, you have a transmitter, which is this one, and then you have a receiver. This is this one. It has this long antenna on it. And basically, to turn this thing on, you want to press this button here. Actually, you want to actually turn it on right here, and it shows the power right here. And if it's blue, then that's the digital mode. And if you press this again, it's green, that's the analog mode. So the analog is the one that's not as deep, the digital is the deeper one. So that's how you have to match this with what's on the transmitter here. And this right here, it shows the signal strength of when you're receiving a signal, and this is the sensitivity. The higher you press it, the more sensitive it is. And it also has a hole here to where you can plug in earphones, and it's probably best to go ahead and plug in earphones because some of the signals are a little softer too, so you have to kind of play around with it to figure out what kind of sensitivity you want, or what will work for what you're doing. And that's how that basically works. But if you point this to the wire, you'll be able to, or first you point it to the unit here, and then it'll make a sound, and then you'll be able to point it to the wire and just kind of point it to the wire and away from the wire, and you'll see that the signal is going when the wire is when it's pointed to the wire. And if it's on the digital, you have to be, you can be far away. You don't have to be so close, because it's going to be deep underground. So it can go up to 6 feet underground. But that is pretty much it. It has a signal indicator right here. And let me know if you have any other questions.